Kia ora, guys, gals, and legionnaires. Rycon here, and welcome back to Star Wars: A RimWorld Tale. In the previous episode, the Jedi returned from their mission abroad to the temple, which is growing. We have started adding more rooms on here, with the idea that there might be more that join us in time. Poor Red is still, well, cryogenically frozen for the foreseeable future until we can get him, well, some kind of replacement or some kind of procedure that will help his brain heal. Yeah, ain't gonna be easy. And we also managed to tame some elephants, of all things, which, you know what, that's cool. I'm on board with that. I am on board with that. Now, we could have a few elephants that join us eventually. We'll see how it goes. Solace is actually trying to train them up at the moment, so I'm welcoming that. I'm actually surprised. I was just kind of thinking about the graves that we have here, and we haven't had any others die, which is impressive. And I think that's due to the fact of how powerful the Jedi actually are in this. They're strong. They're quite strong. Well, look at that. We might have ourselves a test, as the dogmen have arrived. Perhaps they've been waiting for the Jedi to return before they can make their attack. But they are here, and they're here in force. And there's a fair amount of them, and it looks like they're coming straight for us, moving up to attack this emplacement here. So with that, let's get ourselves into position and see what we're going to be able to do here. We're going to go ahead, start by moving Mira up to this position here. Let's have Giselle and all of our other melee folk in and around here, including myself and Triton. Now, Mr. Bolo, you and your shotgun, I think we're going to have waiting just here. We'll leave you as a surprise for later on. Now, Mira, let's get you up in that position there. Giselle, we've already moved you. Solace, you've kind of got your one as well, right? But you're also quite good with the Akani Vibro Sword. I think with that carbine, we might have you come up and join us in this position here. As for Skooma, you've got a pretty long-range weapon there, so we might be able to have you a little bit further back. We'll see how that works out for us. You know what, we might even be able to go there for the time being. Dana, you're quite long range as well, but we don't have as much that we can work with over that side there. I'm kind of half tempted to see if we can get you to move out here really quickly. Don't know if that's going to happen or not. We'll see. Anson, let's get you over here for now. And Cyrus, the same with you. Celeste. Okay, with your big old weapon, actually, you know what? Mira and Celeste need to be a little bit closer, don't they? So we might have to have them up in this position here. It does mean that they can just flank around. If they start doing that, though, I reckon we'll have a few moves for them. Essentially, we're going to want to try and send the Jedi and our other melee folk up this way here. So it does leave us a little bit vulnerable on that side. So we might start by moving Mira up to this position here. And same thing with Celeste, just because they've got their heavy weapons that don't have as much range to them. Dozer, you can just chill back at base for the time being. We'll see if this is going to work out or not. We'll cross our fingers and hope that it will. Oh, they're moving in fast. They are moving in thick and fast. So we're not going to be able to try and get into those positions. We might just have to fall back a little bit further, be a little bit smarter with this. Wow, they've really spread out, which I mean that's intelligent for them to do. They're more than likely going to be able to take out this turret. So Mira, let's get you to pull back just for the time being. We do want all of our melee focused characters to be up that way there. Bolo will have you kind of protecting this way for now, maybe trying to hold them off, just give us a chance to get into some kind of position. Okay, alright, Dana's back here as well. I'm going to move you up to that position there. Celeste, let's see. Yourself and Mira, we're probably going to want to try and hold back until the fighting starts. Once people are in their positions, we'll know a little bit better as to where we can go. So we started firing. I'm actually going to go out here right away, just because I am going to have the ability to block people off. Okay, Celeste, I missed you there. I'm really sorry about that. Let's get you to go back behind this wall for now, if we can. Now, we are quite far out because there is a lot going on at this stage. Bolo, we're going to need you to get some backup from Triton and Cyrus here at the moment. I'm going to get you to start trying to pull back. Okay. Keep our eyes on everyone. Bowler has been hit for now. Okay. Solace, you seem to be doing okay at the moment as well. I'm starting to move up there. We want all of our other melee users. Anson's a little bit late to the party. That's fine. Let's go send Giselle up here right now. Okay, alright. Eyes on the prize, people. Eyes on the prize. Triton, if we could get you to try and force choke our friend Green back here, might give us a little bit of a chance. And Cyrus, let's get you attacking this one here. See if we can quickly take them down. With that one being force choke, Triton's going to move in at this point. Let's see. What's our range like on these? Do we have anyone within range? Indeed, we do. So, let's start to be a little bit more risque with this. We're going to move out to this position here and see if that's going to work out. I need to keep on trying to move out at this stage to try and see if I can draw some kind of fire, because there is just fire coming from every which freaking angle right now. Anson still isn't here. Okay, we've got some grenades launching out as well. The elephants have decided to join the party. That's one dead over here. I don't know who managed to get that one off, but I'm happy all the same. Now Mirror is able to get some shots off in that direction as well. Wild Boar 87 has been blasted to death, which is, that's unfortunate. Ain't much we can do about that right now. So we're going to start to try and come around the backside here. So let's see. Bolo, right now, I think I'm just going to ask you to just go straight through. We're going to get Cyrus to move up to start attacking Green. Same thing with Giselle. Honestly, I think Triton's going to get there and he's going to end it in a second. Now I'm hoping that I'm going to be able to take some kind of attention here. Okay. Are we going to be able to attack them from behind? Ideally, yes. We need to try and get round to the snipers in the back, essentially. So I want to see what their pathing is going to look like. Yeah, that's not good. So what we want to try and do there, Cyrus, is go all the way up there and then come down and melee attack. Triton, same thing with you. Let's get you to go up here and then come and attack Anna. I was going to say Mirror. We're not attacking Mirror. Okay. We don't want Cyrus to get too hurt as well, because obviously he is our healer, so we need to watch out for him. Everyone else seems to be doing okay here for now. As for the animals, I really should have been watching out and making sure that they aren't going to follow into battle. So all those wild boars, need to make sure that that isn't happening. Same thing with the elephants. Don't follow us into battle. You're not war elephants yet. They're big old targets, and we don't want to lose them. They're more valuable to us alive than dead. So let's see, I seem to be able to hold this position relatively well, all things considered. There's a lot of strikes coming in my way. The point defense is working. The boar has been blasted. Unfortunately, not much we could do about that. Anson is still on his way up here as well. Now, as for Anson, how are you looking in terms of your reflection and the rest? You don't have any reflection right now, so I think we're going to want to try and do the same kind of thing. Come up down that side there, and then maybe start to come around and attack them. We'll see how that goes. Okay, there's a lot of them up in this position here, so if we could send the Jedi around there, that would be great. Let's see, Giselle, what are you doing at the moment? We don't have you doing anything right now, so let's get you to do a similar kind of maneuver, going around that way. What I'm afraid is that they turn their attention to them when they start to come around this way, although so far they seem to be able to flank okay. Anna has discovered them. Let's see if we can get a quick force choke off on Anna. There we go. That's a stun, and they are starting to flee. Okay, we managed to hold off against them, and we'll let everyone keep on firing for the time being. Now, the dogmen, we're not going to be able to convince them. Yeah, we're not going to be able to convince them that we aren't their enemy. I think we will still try and heal many of them. Okay, Alex, what's Alex doing at the moment? Alex is just running. So everyone that isn't a Jedi, I'm going to allow to continue the fight. But the Jedi are going to return. Okay, now you two, you can just start doing your own thing. Same with the majority of you. Just because they're far enough away that we're not going to be able to do anything. Giselle, good job. All in all, I feel like that went pretty well. Triton though, Triton's going to be Triton. Triton is going to be Triton about this. Oh, he was close. He's right on the heels. Oh wow, that was just, yep, missing head. Okay, All right, so we did get some injuries there. So essentially what we want is everyone to start making their way back towards the hospital for now. And then once everyone's there, we're going to have Cyrus and myself give them a little bit of a once-over. We pretty much want to unforbid everything around here. So let's just go grab our unforbidding tool. Unforbid selection. We want to kind of select everything. So let's just select all these items here if we can. How are we going to do that, actually? I don't want to select similar. Unforbid selection, unforbid everything. Sure, let's unforbid everything. That's a terrible idea. Okay, for the most part, that should be okay, though. I mean, really, yeah, we should be fine. All right, so the animals are going to come up here. They're going to start hauling a whole heap of things, the weapons and other bits and pieces. Everyone's on their way back at the moment. It looks like some of them are actually receiving treatment already. Let's go ahead and get Cyrus to jump up. Now, I do need to give Cyrus the ability to heal himself as well. Definitely think that's going to be a good idea. Let's go ahead and... Yeah, you know what, I'll just wait. Let Cyrus get some treatment as well. We've got more than enough medicine right now. Once Triton does eventually arrive back in here, we'll make sure that Cyrus does heal him up. I don't believe I've used my force powers a little bit, so I should be fine. Oh, one of the elephants did actually get hit. How you doing, buddy? Just a blaster burn. You'll be okay, you'll be okay. As for Triton, let's go ahead and give him some kind of treatment. So he there we go, be perfectly fine, because Cyrus is a master of healing. Dana is fully healed. Okay, fantastic. I'm going to come up here and I'm going to go ahead and heal Cyrus myself, and then I'm going to go and meditate on it afterwards. So let's see how that goes. And Cyrus, wham bam, thank you ma'am. We are all go, just like that. God damn. Okay, well, I feel like all things considered, that raid went relatively well. And you know what? This turret held up. Only just. It did draw a lot of the attention, a lot of the fire, and it appears that we actually do have a number of these dogmen still alive. So we are going to want to try and bring them in. We are going to want to capture them. So we need to make sure that we have enough beds to actually do that now. Yeah, so we're going to need some... We need some stuff to get done. Now, I'm going to go ahead and capture Morrison. Let's see, Bolo, go ahead and capture Serrano. For now, we're just going to go chuck some sleeping spots in here for them. So we're just going to go to Straw Furniture, and chuck some sleeping spots in here, just so that we can actually get them in place. Okay, and we'll go send some of the others out to go and grab them. Anson, you're still awake for the time being. Go ahead and capture. Cyrus, the same with you. Go and capture our friend who is over here. Alex, capture Alex. And you know what? We should actually have a look to see if any of them are force sensitive. Now, I don't know if Serrano is getting picked up by anyone. Do we have anyone else alive up here? No, just death. Death and destruction. Bolo, you're going for him. Okay, cool. So once they're captured, we'll have a look and see if any of them are force sensitive. We didn't do that at the start, which, you know what? I think that's okay. I don't want to risk the lives of our colonists just to try and save someone that might be force sensitive. Yeah. I mean, they kind of not always have made the decision to, you know, attack us. Sometimes, you know, circumstances change and they haven't had much of their choice in their life, etc., etc. But yeah, we're going to protect our friends first and foremost. So over here we have Serrano and we have Morrison. So we are going to be healing each of them, making sure that they get some kind of treatment. So if we go to prisoner, yeah, they're just going to be getting herbal medicine, and you know what? I think that's perfectly fine. We should have one more. There we go. Is that the last guy? Last one, maybe? Oh yeah, that's just our boar that's sleeping up there. Oh, it's not even one of our boars. It's a wild boar. Magnificent. Okay. Right, well, yeah, that went well. That went well. Dozer, unfortunately, is still wearing tattered apparel right now. Let's see if we can change it up. What are you wearing that's tattered? The Sith robes and the synth thread pants. So we actually do need to go ahead and give you a uniform so that you won't be doing that. So let's see. Let's go. Actually, you know what? What are your skills like? Infection. Serrano's got sick. Well, that's unfortunate. Looks like they're going to be here for a little bit longer. Oh, Dozer took this room. This is not your room, Dozer. This is not your room. I guess it is for the time being. We've kind of swapped rooms around a little bit here. So Dozer has claimed the space for now. You know what? That's okay. But let's go to character. Your melee is actually really good, Dozer. Wow. Okay, so I am going to recruit you as a knight then. So let's go to sign, and under Dozer, we're going to want to go to Jedi, like so. Social drugs, that's perfectly fine. Yeah. So we'll need to get you some kind of weapon then, won't we? So if we go down to our table, components assembly bench, was that where we were making some of these things? Yeah. So what do we got to give you? So we've had a vibro sword and a vibro staff. Maybe we'll make something different. We're not going to be making a lightsaber here. A Mando vibro cleaver. That sounds interesting. A vibro scythe. Double blade Tuscan scythe. Vibro axe? You know what, we could go for an axe. Yeah, let's do that. Excellent. So we'll see if that actually ends up happening or not. But it would be nice. Yeah, I can't remember whose room that was. I think it might have actually been Cyrus's. No, it's Anson's room. So we'll need to make sure that that does actually get back to Anson in time. Anson, where are you sleeping? What's that? Heatwave. Okay, you've decided to sleep down that room there. Heat waves not cool. I don't like heat waves. Great. Okay, so with that being the case, we're going to need to try and pop these things into overdrive. At the moment they're on 18. Let's just go ahead, knock this down to 8, so that we can start to get the temperature down in here a wee bit. So it means that they're going to be using a little bit more power. I believe. Yeah, there we go. Now they're starting to like really. They were just using 20 before, but now they're running on overdrive. Yeah, let's just drop right down to 9. That'll be fine. We'll need to do some kind of heat solution over here at some point as well. We haven't really thought about that too much yet. Gonna go ahead and fire this on as well at this point, because we're gonna need it. How is everything in here? Actually, wow, we got it down to -13 in here. Way to go. Holy crap. Those two are working really well. I mean, we've got freaking 4 in here. Wow, okay, I'll take it. Yeah, we got it -16. That's fine. Heatwave, what? We're fine. Easy peasy. Okay, so hopefully after, well, we've actually cleared this out entirely. Let's go ahead and expand this stockpile, because you know what? It's actually getting kind of full, isn't it? So we need to expand this out this way and up there, like so, and to that corner there. Fantastic. Let's get these hauled out of here as well. So let's just go, we don't want an urgent haul. We'll just go orders, haul things. Bam, bam, bam. This is already in storage and will be moved to high. Okay, great. Oh, well, right, because the storage. Okay, fantastic. Excellent. You do you. Okay, let's check these. They look like they're working. Okay, nice. So we should have grass growing there a little bit faster. Maybe. Who knows? We haven't seen any sign of it yet. Also because it hasn't been getting planted as much. So we need to make sure that that is actually happening. Dozer doing a great job getting us some more hay, which is going to then in turn be turned into silage for all of our animals, and the silage does seem to be a lot better. Hey, look at that, you still got your little pack on. Look at you. You got a power helmet on you and some corn. Can we drop the corn? I don't know why you haven't. But look at that, we have research tissue printer. So is that something that we can actually build? I think so. Maybe it is. So we'll have a look at production. Ask you to drop that and that. There you go. You lost a little pack. Sorry about that, but what can you do? Okay, look at that. They're healing up. They're having chats and things. All right. Let them do that. Oh yeah, right. Are they force sensitive? That is the question. Now it should say force if they are, and it doesn't look like that's the case. We'll just double, triple, quadruple check by going through here. One of them's a cannibal. Bleeding heart. Well, it kind of looks like he's literally. Well, yeah. Anyway, let's have a look. See, Dozer, are you wearing another infection? Okay. Well, that's okay. Infection is this a heart? No, wait, is that the bleeding heart guy? Oh, it's not the bleeding heart guy. He's got an infection in his heart. That's unfortunate for you, my friend. That's unfortunate for you. I don't think we're going to be able to do much for you. Right, yeah, so we were having a look at Dozer, just seeing Jedi garb. So we need to make ourselves another cloak. Severe illness. Yeah, we'll do what we can. We'll do what we can. We'll give you medicine, etc., but we're not going to kill ourselves. Okay. Just to try and save them. Right, let's see. Unhappy nudity, Dozer, disease infection. Anything different there? No? Okay. Alright, so let's have a quick look at production to see if anything else popped up under there. Tissue printer. It indeed did. We need components, however. Of course we do. Of course we do. Right, so we can fit this in here perfectly fine, and I think that's exactly what we're going to do. So let's go ahead, go build copy, and I'll be intrigued to see what we're able to make there at this stage as well. Very intrigued. Anson, you're heading down here. I think you were going to try and start making something, perhaps. Who knows? You were trying to make the vibro axe. Yeah, components are tough for us to come by. Did we explore all of that? I think we did. Unfortunately, that was all that was there. Yeah, unfortunately. Oh well, what can you do? I think that's the last that we've got visible on the map as well. Hey, look, we've got some steel up here though. That's something. So that's gonna give Mirror something to do up in that direction there, and we'll just have another little gaze around. Oh, perfect. Even more steel. Yeah, so there's still some more resources on the map here. We're not quite completely out of things. Oh, no, we've got heaps. We're doing fine. Well, I am actually going to ask for this to start getting harvested though, because we want to start it at the very least, because there's always a chance there could be some more on the other side of them. I actually didn't realize we had so much steel left on the map. This has been quite a resourceful map when it comes to steel. Yeah, we've still got these other structures that we can take down as well, which I think I'm going to ask them to do. Yeah, look at that, we've got some right there. Fantastic. And still some more over this side as well. Brilliant. Okay, how are we looking down there? Looking fine. Yeah, okay, so I think that's everything. We've asked for that to be taken down, so we'll have a look for some other steel structures on the map as well. See what we got. So another steel up here, so we'll go ahead and claim all of that there, and let's go ahead and deconstruct it, removing the floor at the same time. Bam. Okay, that's that one. Okay, not you. Looking for steel. Obviously your steel, but we want to kind of keep that intact, even though there's a whole heap of it. Your slate, and we've just got this up here. So let's go ahead, back to orders, claim the whole thing, and let's go ahead and take it apart. Just like so. Done and dusted. Okay, apologies if there was a weird cuss in there. Unfortunately, I did actually have some issues with the audio for the last half of this episode, weirdly enough, and I'm not sure how far into it we are, so today's episode might be a little bit longer, which I'm sure for some of you is not going to be a problem at all. But I'm going to try and continue on as best I can and essentially try and remember where things are at. Yeah, this is the trouble with autosaves. They're great, they're fantastic, but I'm not quite sure at what point I started having some issues. But, well, everything seems to be okay in here, and actually we do have a number of recoveries amongst our folks here. The infections that are setting in should heal over time if we can give it enough time. Unfortunately, this monkey here has, well, he's gone. He's gone. He's going to be no good to us at all, unfortunately. And our temperature in here is actually looking really good, so we shouldn't have anything go off during this heat wave. All things considered, that's looking pretty good for us at the moment. But in terms of our construction, we're looking okay overall. It might be worthwhile us trying to get maybe one or two more in there. You know what? I think we're going to steal Mirror away. I think we're going to have Mirror off mining just for a little bit. And then once we have all this constructed, we'll go ahead and change that once again. I think we're going to take her off plant cutting as well and maybe put the smithing, tailoring, etc. on 3. Yeah. We don't really need her helping up the animal handling, so I feel like that should work out relatively well for us. Yeah. I'm actually going to put cooking up to 4 at this stage, because it's mostly going to be Bolo and Triton working away at that. They're going to be relatively busy doing that, and I don't think it's really going to take more than just those 2 people. Goddamn, Mirror is so fast. Yeah, she's got 2 bionic legs, so she is incredibly quick on her feet. But having the larger kind of group working on this, I think that's going to be better for us overall. I do want to make sure that everyone else is looking okay across the board there. Let's see. Yeah. I should move myself over onto construction as well for the time being. We want as many people as possible to be there. And Giselle, well, there's no negotiation to be done at the moment, so I think we're going to go ahead and knock those onto 2 as well. So all the tailoring is going to kind of take a little bit of a backseat. That's okay. That's okay. That's alright. We've actually got Anson working up here. Nice. You're going to be making us some pants? Fantastic. So Dozer will finally have some, well, she'll have a bottom half, which is going to be good. We've had a number of pregnancies. Oh. Well, there we go. I was going to say we had a number of pregnancies this episode. So we're going to need to try and do another bit of a cull soon. But all things considered, the animal population is kind of at a sustainable level at the moment. And I'm happy with that. These 2 are working well together. And, well, we have some recovery here as well. Now, I'm relatively confident that they are going to be able to recover from these wounds. Once Morrison has finished his little break that he's having, we're going to be able to give him some proper treatment. But he needs to start resting again, and we can't do that while he's not feeling too good about things. He'll come right. He will come right before long. We've got 4 days left on some of these now. I don't think there's any rhyme or reason to the ones that they end up in taking from here. Go binge? Mirror. Okay. Alright, Mirror. She didn't look like she was on the brink before. I guess she's just gonna have some go juice. Well, that's okay. That's alright, I guess. Her movement is going to be incredible right now. 173. I mean, she's just wandering around at the moment, but she's very quick on her feet. If she has to run somewhere, she'll be making it there very, very quickly. God damn. Oh, look at that. We've actually got the additional beds in place here as well, so we might be able to get rid of these for the time being, and hopefully, yeah, they're going to go and take those beds. And that's going to give them a better chance to actually recover as well. I don't think we're actually cleaning in here. It'd be worth us having a look. So let's have a look at clean. Well, that should be set as cleaning. So if we actually go to zone, and we'll just have a look and see what we have set as our cleaning area for now. So we'll go expand, clean. That is included in the cleaning area. We want to make sure that we are including this new space as well. So we'll go around, make sure that we're cleaning up all of them. And you know what? We might actually need to put in some doormats out the front as well. So let's have a look at getting some of those in place. Pigskin. There we go. Except we will probably just need the small ones for now. They will be able to do the job just fine. There we go. And we'll do the same over here. And there we go. That's what we're after. Fantastic. And it looks like this one is quite close to completion. Oh, shoot. Mirror, 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 mirror. Okay. How do I stop you from overdosing? It's minor. It's minor. Okay. You're at 50%. Do we have any more go juice? I don't think we do. We shouldn't be producing any, at the very least. Let's double check that's the case. Yeah, no, it was just a one-time thing. So she's had everything that's here. Try to make sure that Mirror's okay. She's just having a binge. Let's hope that stops, because, well, look at that. Maybe that's a sign of things. We've had another birth. I guess it's a good sign. We're going to take this room away from Dozer now. We're going to give this back to Anson. So there you go. And Dozer, this room looks like it's coming along. So we'll hope that it actually does get finished off this evening. Go ahead and change the owner to Dozer. There we are. Fantastic. Now we are going to have some kind of heating solution in here. We might be able to use this space here to vent some air in. We've got a turkey trapped in this room. It just seems to be hanging about for now, having a good time. But we won't disturb him for the time being. He's behaving himself, so that's okay. It is an absolute mess in there. We hope that gets seen to eventually. I can't imagine that's too healthy for them. Well, Dana, if we can finish off that there, get rid of this tree, we'll be looking good. So I might just need to take control of her, just to try and get this last little bit done. Hey, look at that, Victor is fully healed. Well, okay, Victor, I know you're still kind of resting up for now, but we're going to go to, oh, Barney, an alpaca. Oh, lovely, very nice. No, we're going to go to you, and we are going to release you. You are now free to leave this place. Alex, how are you doing? Oh, Morrison, stop it. I don't think there's going to be any stopping him. So once this infection is passed, we'll be able to let him go as well. He's still got a little bit more recovery to do, so we'll see how that goes. Solace is doing some training there with Lewis, teaching him how to haul, no doubt. It's going to be intriguing once our elephants learn how to haul. Yeah, severe illness. Let's have a look, eh? Morrison. Yeah, I can't really stop you, buddy. You need to stop your break. Oh dear. Was that a fight or? I'm not sure. They're just getting up for now. Oh, he's got an immunity. Fantastic. Well, once this is healed, he'll be good to go. He is still suffering from blood loss, but that's something that he can recover in time, on his own time. We can let him go and he's going to be perfectly fine. Mira, unfortunately, is still wandering around with this go juice binge. However, in saying that, she shouldn't have access to any more. Yeah. So I don't think we'll see her doing that. It'd be intriguing if this would actually force them to craft it. Like if the resources are available, they would go out their way to kind of try and make it if they had the skills, the knowledge on how to do it. Or even forcing another colonist to do it. Maybe that's too extreme. Maybe that's too far. I think it probably is. Well, I'm hoping this one's going to get finished. There we go. Giselle has got that there. And we do actually have power down here as well now. Very nice. Maybe get the roof on first before we turn everything on. But, you know, what do I know? It looks like it's just these that are actually plugged in at the moment. So we still need to run a cable all the way around here. Let's just have a quick look at our power. Yeah, so it's not connected up at the moment. We will be getting there, though. It's just those sections that are still locked out. I guess they're not wanting to cut down the trees just yet. They'll get there. They'll get there. Nice. Okay. Well, that seems to be working for the time being. We don't actually have... I did not notice that. Well, I guess we'll go and ask this to be done. It's not something that needs to be done right now, but... I mean, heck, it'd be nice if we had it done. Just leave it like that. Now, there's no priority on that. The priority is definitely on getting this built where possible. So I'm actually going to take control of them. Just make sure this gets done. And we'll do that as well. And then, theoretically, this place should actually be set up. There we go. Roofing is starting. Excellent. Mira is no longer on a go juice binge. Very nice, very nice. And she's coming down here to help us out as well. Actually, drinking Spectago tea. More substances. That's okay. Spectago's nice. What about working on that? Can you get to it? Yeah, you can. Yeah, that's A-okay. Oh, what? Oh, Morrison. Well, I would have liked to have been able to help out Morrison, but unfortunately, with his break that he had, we couldn't heal him. So Victor has been released, but unfortunately Morrison, it's no good, my buddy. No good. We do have the crematorium turned on at the moment. I don't know if anyone has been doing any cremating. We'll see. Serenal is fully healed. he does have an immunity to the infection, which is great. So we're going to be able to release him as well. So we'll do that before everyone goes to sleep. And then it's just Alex here, who also has an immunity to the infection as well, which I just missed. Yeah, so he does have an artery blockage. We can't really do much from there. Well, we could give him a new heart, but we're not feeling that generous. It's not something that's going to kill him immediately. So we'll release both of them, and then that'll be our prisoners done. Yeah, unfortunately for Morrison, though, yeah, no good for him. Those pants didn't get finished, did they? Dozer. Oh, actually, Dozer's working on a Jedi robe for herself. Well, hopefully Anson does get to jump back in there. That'd be nice. She's trying to have a sleep in here. It's going to be a pretty warm sleep at 47 degrees. I don't think we're at risk. Oh, no, we maybe are at risk of heat stroke. Okay, we'll have to keep an eye on that. It's good to see that she is actually taking the penoxycycline. Yeah, that heat stroke, 33%. Just watching it as the night goes on. Yeah, it's getting higher, so we're going to have to be mindful of that. And hopefully they do actually take the chance to, well, cool down. It doesn't seem to affect the animals in the same way. They seem to have a little bit more... Yeah. There's someone saying destroyed. Right lung destroyed on this boar. Poor bugger. He seems to be doing okay. Mira's having a beer. Fair enough, Mira. Fair enough. Mira had a hard day yesterday. She's still trooping. Carrying on. Well, unfortunately we didn't get any light in here. This one's actually very nearly complete as well. Just the wooden shelf that needs to be placed in there. So maybe it would have been better to go for this door. Well, it's okay. I've asked that this area here remain unroofed. I'm kind of hoping that, we'll be able to have something growing in there. And actually, you know what? Before this gets fully sealed, I wonder if we might be able to get some cherry trees planted in there. So if we go for a growing zone, I think we'll only be able to fit one in there potentially. But having a cherry tree in there, I think it could be nice. So let's just have a look and see if I can track it down. Oh, something's happening. Oh, saving. Fantastic. Well, that's good, just in case we do run into any other issues. But so far, everything seems to be just fine. However, I can't find a cherry tree to save my life. Yeah. Where, oh where is this bloody tree? Zen cherry tree. There we go. Okay. Alright, well, let's see. Who is going to be able to help us out right off the bat? Ensign might be able to help out. Mira, let's get you down here to go and just chop these trees first of all. Already growing area. There we go. And cut down that as well. Just cut down all those trees. And let's see, who can I send down to help me out with that? Cyrus, you could help me out with the growing, right? Sowing grass currently. Well, I guess I can't force them to work on this at the moment. Not assigned to growing. What about Cyrus? Can I? No, I can't get you to go there. Oh, hang on. There we go. Prioritize sowing. Let's see if I can get down there in time. Kind of. Prioritize sowing the area. There we go. Getting something in place. I don't want to get walled in. Yeah, looks like we're only going to be able to get the one tree in there. You know what? That's okay. It's better than nothing. And then eventually it'll all be walled in before long. Oh yeah, Mira's going to go grab that now. The heat wave is over. Well, that's some good news. News that we needed. Because if it was going on for longer, we would have been getting really, really hot. Oh, Fumiko. Well, I guess it's making use. We can go ahead and turn these off now. We're not going to need them on. The two of these should be running just fine. We don't need to have it at -18, so we're just going to go ahead and knock it back up. We'll just go -9. That should be fine. And these two should be able to hit a pretty good temperature as well. Yeah, so everything's going to be preserved in that space as well. Don't think we had anything disappear in here. Yeah, refrigerated. Brilliant. Oh, you're bringing them down there now. To the corpse locker. And then from there, they'll get picked up and brought over to here when someone is available to do it. Yeah. Looks like we've got some more hay grass coming in as well. I do like that it's kind of staggered so that we're not dealing with it all at once. Anson is back to working on that vibro axe, which is slowly coming along, but there's a lot of work needed to go into that. It looks like these rooms are finally getting finished off as well. Don't seal yourself in, you dummy. Yeah, it looks like we're going to be okay. Something that I neglected to put in here, and something that I actually have neglected to put in here as well, is a table and chairs. Actually, in quite a few of them. I forgot to put that in Giselle's one as well for some reason. So let's have a look at chucking a few in here as well, just so that they have their own little space to come and sit and eat, etc. Now, as for these rooms, they're a little bit on the smaller side, so I need to try and plan out how I want that to go. We could just have it kind of like that. In fact, that could work out. Yeah. Just like so. And same thing there. And we'll go ahead and grab a table. We could make them out of cherry wood, but I think just the idea of keeping them the same is probably for the best. There we go. Okay, no one get stuck, please. Everyone be good. Okay, you're going for that. How about we just work on that wall, get that finished off. And we do have light and power in there at the moment. We do have a panther wandering around here though, so I'm going to send Triton out here to go and deal with this panther. And you know what, when we get close, we'll probably use the force choke on it. Just to be certain. Triton is incredibly deadly now with his lightsaber skills. He kills things very, very fast. Okay, our shoot frenzy just finished. Okay, well that's something. Okay, it is now stunned. Rush in, see if you can get to it in time, and he very quickly dispatched it. Yeah. Oh, he just, yeah, he got it good. How about you go finish it off? I'm not sure what he cut off then. Its tail, and shattered its spine, and crushed its neck. Oh, well, because that was from the asphyxiation, right? That was from the force choke. It was strong enough that actually, wow, okay, that's something. And that's actually reminded me, I have neglected and I've forgotten this entire episode, seeing as we have all the Jedi back now, we can actually install those ribs. So going through here, we need to find our folk that are in need of artificial ribs. So it's the fourth rib over here that we want to go ahead and replace. Morrison has been eaten by Genie. He's completely gone. Fourth rib, right? Yeah, install painkiller, fourth rib. Okay, going across to Dana, Anson. There we go, Cyrus, 7th rib. There we go, painkiller, 7th rib. And right kidney. We'll get on that, Celeste. We'll get on that, I promise. Okay, and everyone else is doing fine, apart from Red, of course. We never did get this tissue printer built. Anson has leveled up. That's brilliant news. Congratulations, Anson. Well done, well done. What are we going to move you into next? Accuracy, reflection, or the force pull? I think we're going to go for accuracy. He's very good when it comes to lightsaber offense as well now. He's nowhere near as talented in terms of his melee skill, but his skill with the blade is really quite good. I'm glad to see that our little dormitory over here is nearly complete. Isabel has gotten sick. Well, ain't that a thing? Thank you, Giselle. Everyone's working really hard to get this all finished up now, which is good. We should see it finished before long, and yeah, Morrison is completely gone. Actually, he got hauled down here, didn't he? So, I guess one of them got into the corpse locker, and well, you know, congratulations, I guess. You're one of the lucky ones. Yeah. Oh dear. Well, it's kind of making use of something. I guess we don't always pay as much respect to the dead. You know, our enemies dead. Yeah. Oh, the operations have begun already. Cyrus is getting a brand new rib installed, and Skooma will be following suit shortly afterwards. And that's good to see. I think I'm going straight down there. Actually, maybe Skooma already has had it done. Indeed, he has. Fantastic. Good news. There we go. And so that actually enables them to absorb more pain. Pain doesn't affect them anywhere nearly as much. And with this, with Dana working on this, that's going to be Dozer's room fully complete. So close. So close. Well, close enough. But guys and gals, it's actually going to wrap us up for this episode. Now, we are going to only have these 2 episodes this week, just while I get things back to a running operation. But I feel like things went pretty well. We survived ourselves a siege, we got the Jedi back home, and, well, the colony is running really well. Not just in terms of its operation, but actually the game itself is running a lot better at this stage. What are you guys doing in the... Okay, just being friends, hopefully. Don't... Mirror might... Yeah, Triton, you behave. Regardless, that is where we're going to wrap things up. I have been Rycon. You have all been awesome. If you haven't left a name for Dozer, head back to the last episode and leave one in the comments. We'll be revealing the new member in the next. May the Force be with you.